Josh Hawley went on Tucker Carlson to spew nonsense about corporations and cancel culture. This argument is so stupid that I'm almost embarrassed for him. But you decide for yourselves. Take a look.
On the Republican side, you're really seeing eyes opened to the power and danger of these monopolies. I think voters already know it. I mean, they're living it. They're being censored on social media. They're living in fear of if these banks are going to cancel them, if these big corporations are going to cancel them. And I think that elected officials, Republican elected officials, are listening to voters, are opening their eyes, are realizing the dangers, and it's time to do something about it.
So he believes that these companies speaking out against the voter suppression law that just passed in Georgia are now going to cancel you, the consumer, the very people that they make money off of, because that would make a lot of sense. But also, Josh Hawley has advocated for this kind of behavior in the past, as Parker Malloy points out in some tweets that Josh Hawley put out just last December. MasterCard has just informed me that they are terminating the use of their cards on Pornhub. Visa and every other credit card company should immediately do the same. Listen, Josh, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, okay? You can't pick winners and losers here. I would argue that taking a stance on voter suppression, a little more important than Pornhub, a little more important, but I don't know. Woz, maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?
No, but what would we do with the kids if they potentially see a breast on the internet? The children might die if we allow for that to be the case. So,
there's again, a lot more than breasts going on Pornhub.
Well, sure. Not that I would know.
Let's not lie to the people.
Not that I would know, Anna. I'm a wholesome young man. I'm a God-fearing, wholesome young man. I don't do that kind of stuff. But seriously, it's the same old crap from Josh Hawley. I just love the idea that so many of these square Ivy League Republicans pretend to be on the side of, just the rabble rousing every man. I'm just an every man like you. Like, this guy is the most elite of the elite in the Republican Party, and he's faking it as if he gives a damn about the stuff that afflicts working people. And he clearly doesn't really understand how quote unquote cancel culture works. They don't go out and like no corporation is gonna go out and cancel some cattle farmer in Iowa tomorrow. That's not how cancellations work. It's public figures, it's the people within their own companies, et cetera, et cetera. Coke is not even canceling GA. It's just like, guys, just stop. Just let it be what it already was. We were having a great time doing this. Why are you guys stepping in and trying to, make these insanely radical changes to the voting rules and drawing all this attention to your state? Like, this is disruptive and we need to stop it. Josh Hawley he's a clown and a phony.
He's definitely a clown and a phony. Also, I don't look, there's a very real reason why Republicans are latching on to phrasing like cancel culture or wokeness. Like they're throwing these words around and they're just trying to apply it to anything they don't like. And there's also a very real reason why people like Josh Hawley focus on credit cards being used on Pornhub, which, do people really use credit cards on Pornhub? Like, God bless, go forward. I don't mind. And I'm sure there's like premium stuff going on.
Yeah. From what I've heard, you can be a member and things of that nature. Only from what I've heard, though. There's like a whole Pornhub community of creators, and you can do premium content. That's what I've been told. Your listeners can look it up though and fact check me, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, Brett is giving me the thumbs up. He's a subscriber, so there you have it, Anna.
No, I know this is a tangent, but I gotta say, honestly, it's like good work to all the workers in that industry, because there's so much of it out there for free, and obviously they're talented enough to get people to pay for it, and I think that's pretty badass. So good for you.
Hashtag Seriously. Pay for porn. I remember that movement. It's clearly worked.
Was that a real movement?
Yeah, it was 100%.
Oh,
When
nice.
the tube sites first started, et cetera, there was a whole movement within that industry of like, guys, we get it, it's very free and accessible, but like we're an exploited group of workers to begin with. This is further making it possible for the gatekeepers of this industry to exploit us. Please, #PayForPorn.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.